You are not here by accident. Your soul, a beacon of seeking, reached a specific vibrational threshold, a cosmic alignment that pulled you to this very moment. It's a subtle but undeniable force, a whisper from the universe confirming that you are ready to understand a principle so profound, it's been veiled in plain sight. We are about to uncover a timeless Hermetic truth, one concerning rhythm that most have either misinterpreted or completely overlooked. This isn't about forced discipline or rigid schedules. It's about recognizing the inherent, cyclical nature of existence and how it mirrors the state of your own inner world. You'll discover why that persistent feeling of being out of sync isn't just a mood swing, but a powerful spiritual signal. It's a sign that your internal rhythm has drifted from the universe's natural pulse. When you learn to reharmonize with this cosmic rhythm, you unlock the gates to effortless flow, potent manifestation, and a profound sense of inner wholeness. This journey will offer both deep mystical insights and actionable steps to reacquaint yourself with your divine timing. But first, we must acknowledge the invisible currents that brought you here. And real quick, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this. Now let's keep going. You aren't just passively observing life, you are an active participant guided by unseen forces. The fact that you've found yourself here, absorbing these words, is no random occurrence. It's a testament to the universe's intricate timing, a rhythm that has orchestrated this moment specifically for your growth. Your very soul, sensing a readiness within you, a vibration at the perfect frequency, has been drawn into this discovery. Think of it like a celestial magnet, pulling you towards the understanding you didn't even know you were seeking. This isn't about coincidence, it's about cosmic resonance. You were pulled here because your internal state, your current vibrational signature, has aligned with the energetic frequency of this teaching. This alignment is the first step in recognizing a fundamental principle that governs all things. We are all part of a grand dance, a universal rhythm, and your presence here signifies that you are ready to learn the steps. Understanding this invisible pull is the key to unlocking what's next. You are drawn here by a powerful, yet often overlooked, force, rhythm, and this force is calling you to understand why you might feel out of sync. That persistent feeling of being adrift, of life happening to you rather than with you, is a deeply spiritual signal. It's your inner compass vibrating erratically, a clear indicator that your personal rhythm has fallen out of step with the universal pulse. This dissonance isn't a flaw, it's a signpost pointing towards an essential truth. When you're out of sync, it means your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, your very energy are not harmonizing with the natural ebb and flow of existence. This misalignment can manifest in countless ways: projects stalling, relationships feeling strained, a general sense of unease, or a feeling that you're constantly pushing against an invisible current. What many interpret as bad luck or personal failure is often simply a symptom of being out of rhythm. It's a spiritual alert system urging you to pay attention. What does this lack of harmony truly signify, and how does it impact the very fabric of your reality? To truly understand this, we must delve into the underlying principle that governs these cyclical movements. The ancient Hermetic teachings, particularly in texts like the Kybalion, alluded to the profound universality of rhythm. They spoke of it as a fundamental law, a constant, pulsating force weaving through the cosmos, influencing everything from the turning of planets to the beating of your heart. This law suggests that everything flows and flows out. Everything has its periods of ebb and flow, its cycles of action and rest, its moments of expansion and contraction. Ignoring this law, treating life as a linear, constant state, is to fight against your own nature and the nature of the universe itself. The Kybalion hints that while we strive for stability, the truth is that change is the only constant. Life is not a static painting, but a dynamic, ever-moving river. When we resist this natural flow, when we try to hold on to something too tightly or push an outcome that isn't yet ready to manifest, we create friction. This resistance is the root of much suffering. The law of rhythm isn't about being passive, but about understanding when to act, when to rest, and when to simply allow. The universal law of rhythm, this constant swing of ebb and flow, doesn't originate in the external world. Its first manifestation, its primal spark, ignites within the human mind. Before a pendulum truly swings, before a tide truly turns, there is a thought, an impulse, a mental alignment or misalignment that sets the process in motion. Our internal state, our dominant thought patterns and beliefs, are the invisible architects of these cycles. When your mind is in a state of equilibrium, aligned with broader truths, your external experience tends to reflect that harmony. Conversely, a mind in turmoil, caught in repetitive negative loops or resisting inevitable change, will project that imbalance outwards. This means the struggles you face externally are often echoes of internal mental states. You might feel like you're battling external circumstances, but the true genesis of that battle lies much deeper, within the very structure of your thinking. The external world is merely a mirror, reflecting the rhythms set in motion by your own consciousness. This realization is crucial, especially when we consider what mental alignment truly entails. Mental alignment isn't about forcing a smile when you feel like crying or suppressing genuine emotions in the name of positivity. That's emotional control, a superficial tactic destined to fail. True mental alignment is far more subtle and profound. It's about achieving a state of inner harmony where your thoughts and beliefs are in conscious congruence with the underlying principles of reality. It's about understanding your own mindset, recognizing limiting beliefs, and gently, persistently, bringing your inner narrative into harmony with universal truths like cause and effect, and indeed, rhythm. It's not about denying your feelings, but about observing them without judgment and choosing thoughts that serve your highest good and align with the natural order. When your mind is aligned, your emotional responses become more balanced, flowing naturally with life's ups and downs rather than being swept away by them. This state of congruence allows you to surf the waves of experience rather than being drowned by them. Without this deeper understanding, the attempt to control emotions often leads to more internal conflict. When you deliberately or unconsciously violate the law of rhythm, the consequences are not always immediately apparent, but they are deeply impactful and far-reaching. It's like a subtle disharmony in a symphony that, at first, only the conductor might notice, but which can eventually throw the entire orchestra off key. The universe, in its wisdom, operates on precise timings and natural cycles for every action. When you force things, when you push against the natural flow, or when you remain stagnant when movement is required, you create a spiritual debt. This debt doesn't manifest as immediate punishment, but as a subtle withdrawal of universal assistance. Opportunities that would have flowed effortlessly might become scarce. What once felt guided can turn into a constant struggle. This isn't the universe being punitive, it's the natural consequence of operating outside of its harmonious frequencies. The subtle energy that supports your endeavors begins to recede, leaving you feeling disconnected and unsupported. This forgotten consequence is a vital clue in understanding why our efforts sometimes feel so futile. The universe operates in cycles, and these cycles are not arbitrary. They are interconnected, forming a vast, intelligent tapestry. The mirror of cycles refers to the observable truth that the patterns you experience in your life are often reflections of larger cosmic rhythms. When you align with these rhythms, you find yourself moving in sync with the universe, experiencing a natural unfolding of events. However, when you fall out of step, you can find yourself in a spiral of return, repeating similar lessons and situations until you learn to realign. This spiral isn't a punishment, but an opportunity. The universe keeps presenting the same challenges, not to torment you, but to offer repeated chances for understanding and growth. Each turn of the spiral brings you back to the same theme, but with a slightly different perspective, a renewed opportunity to grasp the lesson. Your experience of manifestation, or lack thereof, is intricately tied to your ability to recognize and flow with these cyclical patterns. Understanding this concept is key to unlocking why so many attempts at manifesting fall short. The frustration of manifestation efforts failing is a widespread experience, and its roots often lie in a misunderstanding of universal timing and rhythm. Many believe that simply visualizing and desiring an outcome is enough to bring it into being. While intention is powerful, it's only one piece of the puzzle. If your desire is out of alignment with the natural timing, if you are pushing against the universe's flow, or if your internal vibration is not yet a match for what you wish to attract, your efforts will likely remain just that. Efforts with no tangible result. Manifestation isn't about forcing the universe to bend to your will. It's about harmonizing your inner state with the desired outer reality so that the universe can effortlessly deliver it. This requires a deep attunement to the subtle rhythms of life, recognizing when to plant the seed, when to nurture it, and when to patiently await its growth. When these timings are ignored, promising visions can remain frustratingly out of reach. This often leads us to overlook a powerful ally, the subtle art of delay. Delay is not always a sign of failure or a cosmic snub. In fact, the universe often employs delay as a wise, intelligent strategy. What appears to be a setback or a stagnant period can actually be a period of crucial gestation, a phase where conditions are being perfected behind the scenes for a more potent and aligned manifestation. This hidden intelligence recognizes that sometimes the optimal timing for an event or an outcome is not when you think it should happen, but when the cosmic gears have perfectly aligned. This requires a shift in perspective, seeing delays not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for refinement, for deeper preparation, or for the universe to clear away unseen obstacles. It's a test of your faith and your ability to trust the divine timing. Rushing an unfolding process can lead to premature or unstable results. Therefore, understanding the intelligence behind delay is not about passive waiting, but about an active, patient co-creation with the universe. With this understanding, we can begin to see how our external environment can pull us away from this awareness. Our modern culture, with its emphasis on instant gratification, constant stimulation, and linear progress, often acts as a powerful distraction from the fundamental law of rhythm. We are bombarded with messages that encourage immediate results, that label stillness as laziness, and that promote a relentless outward push for achievement. This creates a pervasive sense of urgency and a deep-seated impatience, pulling us away from the subtle, cyclical nature of life and our own internal rhythms. This constant external validation and the pressure to always be doing can disconnect us from the natural ebb and flow that governs true productivity and fulfillment. We learn to ignore the signals of our own bodies and minds demanding rest or a change in pace. This cultural conditioning creates a persistent state of imbalance, making it harder to recognize and honor the vital importance of rhythm. It's a deliberate, though often unconscious, inversion of natural order, and understanding how to counter it is essential for regaining our inner harmony. Restoring your natural flow isn't about grand gestures. It's about engaging in subtle, consistent practices of conscious tuning. This means actively bringing your awareness back to yourself and to the rhythms of the universe. It involves listening to your body's cues for rest and activity, noticing the patterns in your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and deliberately choosing actions that align with your inner knowing. Practices like mindful breathing, gentle meditation, or simply taking moments to observe nature can help you reconnect with your authentic tempo. It's about cultivating an inner stillness that allows you to perceive the subtle vibrations of the cosmos and your own energetic landscape. This isn't about forcing alignment, but about a gentle, unfolding process of reattunement. By consciously tuning yourself, you become more sensitive to the universe's subtle nudges and signals, allowing you to move with greater ease and grace through life's inevitable cycles. This heightened awareness is crucial for understanding what happens when the universe seems to withdraw its support entirely. There are moments when it feels as though the universe has deliberately turned its back. Opportunities dry up, prayers seem to go unanswered, and the path forward appears obscured by an impenetrable fog. This is not a sign of cosmic abandonment. It is often the universe's most powerful way of communicating. When the universe appears to withdraw, it is a profound signal that something within your inner alignment needs to be re-examined. It's a spiritual pause button, urging you to stop pushing outwards and to look within. This withdrawal isn't a punishment, but a recalibration. The universe is giving you space to assess if your desires, your actions, or your underlying beliefs are truly serving your highest good, or if they are out of sync with the natural order. It's an invitation to deepen your trust, to refine your intentions, and to reconnect with your core essence. This period of seeming emptiness is often the fertile ground for a much more profound and authentic rebirth. To understand this profound moment, we must consider the balance it points towards. The concept of balance, particularly between masculine and feminine energies, is intrinsically linked to the law of rhythm. Traditionally, masculine energy is associated with action, direction, and outward expression, while feminine energy embodies receptivity, intuition, and inward flow. A healthy rhythm in life and in the universe requires a harmonious interplay between these two forces. When one dominates or is suppressed, an imbalance is created, disrupting the natural flow of manifestation and well-being. Our modern world often overemphasizes masculine-leaning traits, leading many to feel pressured to constantly do and achieve, neglecting the vital wisdom of feminine receptivity. This forgotten balance means we struggle to both initiate effectively and to allow things to unfold naturally. True mastery of rhythm lies in integrating these energies within ourselves, understanding when to be assertive and when to be yielding, when to push forward and when to surrender. This inner balance is the foundation upon which all outward expression is built, and it directly reflects a deeper cosmic law. The law of correspondence states that as above, so below, as within, so without. This profound principle is the silent conductor of cosmic harmony, and your inner timing is its most intimate reflection. The rhythm you cultivate within your own mind and spirit, your patterns of thought, your emotional tides, your vibrational frequency, inevitably manifests in the external circumstances of your life. If your inner world is chaotic, hurried, or out of sync, your outer world will mirror that discord. Conversely, a cultivated inner rhythm of peace, clarity, and alignment will manifest as external harmony, opportunities flowing effortlessly, and a sense of natural order. Your ability to synchronize with the universe's grand cycles directly depends on your mastery of your own internal timings. When you align your inner state with the divine rhythm, you step into a powerful co-creative partnership with the universe. This alignment is not a passive event. It's a conscious choice that leads to profound transformation. Stepping with the rhythm of the universe is not a sudden, dramatic event, but a gradual, conscious reattunement. It's a moment when the internal shift finally aligns with the external flow, creating a sense of effortless movement and perfect timing. It feels like coming home, like finally finding your place in the grand cosmic dance. Opportunities that once seemed impossible now present themselves with grace, and challenges are met with a newfound sense of centeredness and wisdom. This occurs when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are no longer in conflict with universal principles, but in harmonious collaboration. It's a state of being where you trust the process, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should, even if the immediate outcome is what you initially expected. You have learned to listen to the subtle cues, to honor the cycles, and to move with the natural pulse of life, allowing manifestation to occur organically and powerfully. This profound realization was guarded for a reason, yet its unveiling is now crucial. This deep understanding of rhythm, of the cyclical nature of existence, and the power of inner alignment was hidden for a reason. Not for concealment, but because humanity was not yet vibrationally ready to comprehend its true significance. The world needed to experience the chaos of imbalance, the struggle against natural flow, to truly appreciate the profound liberation that comes with conscious attunement. But that time of veiled wisdom is now over. The veils are lifting, and this ancient knowledge is being revealed to those ready to embody it. You are here now because you are one of those souls ready to step into this awareness. The universe has orchestrated this moment to equip you with the tools to navigate life with greater ease, joy, and purpose. The secrets of rhythm are no longer for the select few. They are for anyone who seeks to live in harmony with the grand design. Now that you understand the hidden currents, the next step is to actively integrate this wisdom into your being. Make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next teaching. See you in the next one.